In Rishi Sunak's Westminster, it never rains.
The former deputy chair of the Conservative Party has defected to Reform UK.
It pours.
The Prime Minister releases a statement and says comments by the Conservative Party's biggest donor about Diane Abbott were racist and wrong.
After a miserable week of racism allegations from a Tory donor and a high-profile defection, Cabinet allies insist the Prime Minister will stay the course.
He'll take us into that election and he'll set out very clearly that we're a government with a plan. The plan is working, we're driving down inflation, we're reducing people's taxes, we are going to have the answers for the challenges facing the country.
It's similarly sodden some 200 miles north. But for the Lib Dems gathering for their spring conference in York, the mood is brighter. Despite making fewer political waves in recent months, the party's leader maintains he's in a strong position.
We have seen Reform overtake you in the polls. It seems to be Labour picking up those big by-election wins now. Has the Lib Dem bubble burst?
No, it's on the rise. I mean, if I go around the country in the seats where we can beat the Conservatives, and there are many, many of them, it's the Liberal Democrats who people are turning to. And I think if you look at the results in local elections, council by-elections, it's the one where we're winning them.
Seemingly unable to change the political weather, Rishi Sunak appears surrounded by rival parties and under fire from all directions.
A dismal few days have led to more rumours of plots to oust the Prime Minister, with the leader of the Commons, Penny Mordaunt, forced to deny reports that she was being lined up as a replacement. One former cabinet minister said conversations about the desperate state of the party quickly turned to the leadership and how it isn't delivering. But talking is different to doing, and many are still wary of handing more political ammunition to parties like the Lib Dems and, of course, Labour.
A dozen miles south of York, Labour rung in change here in Selby at a by-election last July, toppling a chunky Tory majority, latching on to discontent from voters.
I wish they'd stop fighting amongst themselves.
I think it's shambolic. I think it's elitist. I think it's disgraceful some of the time.
Do you think Labour would do any better?
Yeah, a lot better. Yeah. I was leading the Labour Party at the moment. I don't remember his name again.
Keir Starmer?
Keir Starmer, that's him. That's the one. That's the ticket.
Rishi Sunak will try and change the conversation this week as his Rwanda deportation bill comes back to the Commons. But beset by gloom, there's little time to try and turn around this bleak forecast. Rob Powell, Sky News in Yorkshire.